Hey, it's me. I'm back. I'm like a ghost. I just come out of nowhere, out of the woodwork. Like, where has this guy been? Okay, wow. See, I always procrastinate about making these videos and actually updating about what's going on in my damn life or, in my whole experience of China and everything. So, I'm going to tell you a little bit of something that's been going on. And I decided just to do it right now on the fly just because I always procrastinate and I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing anything right now. Let me just do it right now. Okay, so first off, you will notice that the sound quality is a little bit different. It's not very good compared to my other videos because I don't have my my condenser mic plugged in and everything, so I will hook that up as soon as I remember to. And hopefully it's not too bad. Um, so man, a lot has been going on, really. Like, I don't even know where to start. That's how much has been going on. So next month, in about 2 weeks, it will be 4 years. I would have been, yes, it will be 4 years in China, actually, and I'm still not leaving. And I told myself after 3 years I would leave and I would apply to uh, get some work in Japan. There is some truth to that. I started applying for some work and I got some interviews and responses and some offers. I got some offers after 2.5 years or so. But really, they were not really great offers. I would go to Japan and make less money than I was making here at the time, and also live in a more expensive place. So it was really not worth it. So I decided not to go. Um, Also, I don't know. I've had a lot. I had a lot going on in regards to my job. But as you might know, I quit my job. I quit my job last year in June, July, around that time, and I started my own business. I started my own business in April of last year, so it's been about 9 to 10 months, something like that. March, April, yeah, it's been about 10 months, and it's been going well. I mean, I took a serious pay cut, obviously, because I have to pay myself, but I took a serious pay cut to start rolling down my own business. But it's been, you know what, for me, it's been worth it. I'm happy I did it when I did it, and I'm happy that things have turned out the way they have so far. I would have never imagined that I would be doing this. And I mean, I don't mean to sound, full disclosure, I swear I'm not trying to sound like arrogant or coy or anything like that. This is just what happened. This was the situation. Was that I felt like I was in a situation where I was making so much money and I didn't need to spend it at all, and I was spending it on garbage, literally, like toys. I wasted a lot of money on BS, like a freaking what is it, $200 keyboard for gaming, which I never use any of the gaming functions for, and gaming mouse and ultra wide monitors, and just a bunch of nonsense. And it's just like, just because I had extra money, I had savings and I had extra spending money, and I was like, well, I'm gonna do that, and I'm just gonna buy a bunch of crap. And also, I did some traveling as well. But to be honest, I really like the city, so I'm not very fond of traveling away from the city, from this particular city. Yeah. So, damn, there's been so much going on. I don't even know how to even continue. My Chinese, by the way, has not been great, but it has not been bad. I speak fairly well. 如果你是中国人，你可以听懂我说。我觉得我的中文不是很好，但是也不错的。如果我是要给一个人对话，我可以的。我的语法不是很标准，还有我的发音也是不是很标准。还有我的智慧不是很长的，很大。 但是我可以明白，如果一个人想要给我说什么，给我解释什么东西，我可以明白他们说。如果我不知道一个词汇，我可以问，哎，那个单词是什么意思？如果他们给我说别的单词，好像我觉得是这样啊，明白了，我可以猜一下。So if you don't speak Chinese, I just basically gave a short explanation as to my Chinese level to people who understand Chinese Mandarin. But again, it's not very fluent. It's just like intermediate. And basically, what I said was that I can understand most things, especially conversational level. And if I don't understand something, I can ask, "Hey, what does this particular word mean?" And when the person explains it to me, I can understand their meaning and what they're trying to get at. It really comes down to context. And I'll make another video, speaking more specifically about my experience learning Chinese for those of you who are interested. So feel free to comment and let me know if you have any questions about learning Chinese, because I really want to get more into making those videos. So right now I've had more time to work on myself and work on my business, mostly work on my business, not so much on myself, but I'm here all the time. So I have a lot of free time to continue to study, continue to learn more. But I've spent most of that time studying a lot of business, studying marketing strategies, things like this that I'm not very familiar with to try to improve my business. The only problem is that it's a bit complicated because in China there's a very different dynamic, a marketing dynamic, as opposed to in the US. So I still have a lot to learn and how to implement the things that I'm learning to the Chinese market, because I can't learn about marketing in Chinese just yet. My Chinese is not that advanced where I can learn that kind of jargon. Um, there are other super big news that I would love to tell you about, but I'm going to hold off on that for now. I'm not sure why. I just feel like I have to wait just a little bit, and then I can be like, hey, this is happening. It's super big, a lot of super big stuff. But what I want to say is life happens. How about that? And I know many of you who know me very well will say, hey, you said never. And I'm like, yeah, I know. But you know what? Life happens. Sometimes you kind of don't have a choice. And you know what? I'm happy it turned out the way it did, honestly. There's no reason for me not to be happy about it, and I'm happy about it. Even though when people ask me about it and say, "Hey, come on," I was like, "Yeah, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool." I try to be like very like chill and mellow about it. Anyway, I'm going to stop being redundant and stop going off on my tangents and make more specific videos and try to give you as much information about what's going on in China, how things have been, and I'm sorry about the golden hair chicken guy. You know what I'm talking about. It's a shame. Good luck. I know you can do it. See you.